give you a forensic analysis and insight into Endsars. The word Endsars is an encoded and encrypted word or slogan which can only be interpreted by those who are called as Endsars themselves. Ask me why. The total body of all the Endsars are the neuro-intelligentsia of the present Nigerian society. Everybody who has attended university in Nigeria, every course of study available in the university, both the ones that have been read and the ones that have not been read, are the Endsars. They are educated people. OND, BSc, MSc, MPhil, PhD, postdoctoral, and they even have some backup professors behind. They are fighting a cause. The cause is they want a sane society as it obtains in the first world, and even more better than the first world. Because why? They have the knowledge, they have the capacity, they have the sagacity, and their neurons are functional. It is a painstaking way of taking out the older generation who have been there since their primary school days and are shouting, the young shall grow. And yet, till today, the young are growing old. And they have not left the space for them. So it's a psychological and forceful attempt to reform, to reorganize, and to restructure the Nigerian society across all the sociological strata, even for the mobs themselves. This thing called as Endsars is targeted both for the mob and the non-mob and the masses. The mob is part of the masses, but the mobs are the lowest rung of the ladder of the masses. So when they see the masses suffering, it prepares them. So says Endsars is Ash Corruption Revolution 2020. I did a research on them. I did a forensic. I looked at their operation. I looked at their antecedents. I looked at their organization and everything they've been doing. And I saw that this was a psychological warfare. It's not about weapons and shooting. Because these people are educated. So if you come with an army against them, they will defeat you. Because they will not war the way you want them to war. At the end of the day, they will break you down. As Endsars, from my own research and findings, they are not political. What was political about Endsars was the introduction of talks and the dimension of activities and operation. I'm not a member of Endsars. I'm an indigenous of Lagos. We are the chief host of everybody in Nigeria. And the reason why everybody loves Lagos is because of God and our traditional institution. I want people to know that the native laws, customs, traditions of Lagos are still reticently there. These are the people that stabilize the polity and the politicians. And they are still in vogue and they are still in force. So as Endsars, it's not a political weapon or instrument. It's a revolutionary generation. It is a revolutionary generation. I repeat, with special emphasis on that work. And I'm speaking legally and judicially. It's a revolutionary generation. They are not out to find anybody, but they are out to change the mindset of the whole society. You know, one generation will come and go, another one will come. But when that generation is leaving, they find it impossible to retain some of the things which they have practiced during their lifetime in their generation. So that's the challenge people have with Endsars. Because Endsars is carried out within the legal ambit of human rights and the law within the context of democracy. I'm not a part of them, but I've seen them and I've studied them. So government needs to exercise patience towards them. And let me commend Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He had been doing it very right. He came down from his high horse in the office of the governor and got onto the streets of the field, mingled with them, associated with them, empathized with them, felt with them. But even as a governor, his hands are tied. It's not him. There is so much that people don't know about the office of a governor until they get there themselves.